Welcome to Fearless Conversations, a podcast by free thinkers of the world. The content within this episode is intended for mature audiences only.
We're here talking with Rochi. She's a tarot card reader. Now, Free Thinkers has been around like half a year, a bit more than half a year. And this is Mariano Descalzi's project. He is investing a lot of resources and time in this project. We are a big team. We have May, we have Mariano and me, we have Pablo that has his own team. So we're a lot of people here and we're very eager to know. And while I'm asking, I already know the answer. I'm asking for a predictive thing, and you have been explaining to us prediction is not the point here. But how could one make a collective question, like for all this group? Like, if I put it in individually, it's like, okay, I would love to know what the future brings to us, or how can we do things better, or how can we grow, or how can we reach more people? So how would be the right way to ask this?
Okay, I am thinking that we can ask the following. First, what is the spirit of the group today? How is the spirit in terms of the connection between you? That would be one question. Secondly, we could ask like an advice card as an advice for something that you want. For example, how you can do, how you can help in order to do the project grow. And then I am thinking about maybe a third one that would be what is the, I mean, not the future, but the potential. What is the a possible horizon would be like a possible
goal.
A possible goal, but I always like to say that, I mean, this will be attached to whatever you do. Always, it's not going to come along
magically, right?
Yes, yeah. There is always a potential, but it will always depend on what you do, each of you. So, well, let's go and see what comes. So the first one is about the spirit of the group. The second one about an advice, maybe for you, because an advice, I don't know if you want to ask for an advice for the group or for you individually.
For the group, yeah.
Okay, an advice for the group. Okay. And and the last one then would be like the potential aim.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I have here the cards.
What's the name of that deck, that card deck?
It's called Rider White.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay, very nice card.
So much fun. For now, it depends on what.
Okay, very nice card. The second one too. And the third one, okay, this is very interesting. Okay, so the first question was, what is the spirit of the group? And I want to say first that there are cards that are not very happy, but just for you to take it into account, because you will say, oh, wow, a lot of very good cards. Okay, no, but they are not all like this. They all have their good part and their bad part, but I can say that this is a very nice let's say a very nice spread. So the spirit of the group, I have a King of Cups. Ooh. The king is the most important person in the tarot. You know, you have like the, let's
Mariano.
say, like you have like 4 personalities in the tarot, which are the Jack, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. And the King is the eldest, you know, like the most mature, the one that has the most experience. So this talks about a lot of experience within the group, and it's not any king, it's a King of Cups, and the Cups is it reflects everything that it's related to emotions. It's emotions, it's feelings, it's everything that is genuine. So I can say with this card that your relationship, it's not only because of work, you know, it passes through, because cup is the element is water. You know, the feelings are always like moving, they are not static. So this I am very happy with this card, very happy for you, because it means that there is a very nice balance in the group. And I want to insist with this idea that are cards that are horrible, basically. So be very happy with this. I can see like very genuine relationships, very real feelings between the people in this group, and a very mature relationship, very, very experienced group. So I am very happy for you.
Yay! And let me say something. Mariano and May are actually somehow related. Well, somehow no. May is the cousin of Mariano's wife. So this is like, you told us that this was beyond that. So that there's also a connection.
Yes, and I didn't know that.
You didn't? Ah! I'm loving this. I will need a private session.
Go. Then I am trying to remember the second one was then an advice for you. And this is very interesting. I can't believe this. Sorry, I don't want to spoil, but okay, for the advice, I have the One of Cups. So another cup, like emotions and feelings are like overflowing everything here. I think that every single person in this group loves what he or she is doing. They are doing this because of something very, very genuine. I love that. And the advice is this would be first, keep that connection, keep this this emotive, how would you say, this emotive way of doing things, like always connecting with something that goes beyond money, beyond mind, because I want to say here that cups is feelings, and for example, the sword is mind, the wand is body, and the pentacle it's money or material things. So I want to tell you this so you can dimension this nice message, like cups everywhere. It's like the most I mean it's the how would you say, like the motive of the tarot that is most connected with what we feel, what we really want to do. So the advice here would be, as it's a one, the one it's usually talking about new beginnings and new ways of doing things. So this would be to be aware of new opportunities, new ways of doing things, and new projects that could be like little projects that arise from this this main project, but always connected to what you all feel, always trying to listen to that. And then I always say, as I was saying recently, the one is, I always like to say that it's like a seed, because it's a potential. It's like a blank page where you can write, but you have to actually write. I mean, you can have a lot of ideas, but you have to be strong, let's say, in order to transform that ideas in facts, in things, you know, in actions. So that would be the advice, but be aware of new ideas, new projects that can be indeed related to the relation that you have as a group between the members.
I love that.
Yes, very, very nice cards. And the last one was, let me remember, what is the potential?
Yeah.
The potential. This is a very nice card too. It has its side B, let's say, again, caps. So this, it doesn't look real, you know, like there are a lot of what are called arcane, that there are a lot of cards that they do not have any motive, that being a lot of different cards and not all of them are caps. I have 3 cards for this project and everything is capped. So a lot of feelings, emotions, and genuine relationships. The card was about the potential. So this card, it has a side B that it might be negative if you want, but the thing is that you can see the character, it's looking like very, very constant, very focused, is very focused in these 3 cups. And he is missing this 4th cup that it's like better, it's elevated, you know, it comes from a cloud. Yeah. It comes from something superior, something that is above.
Like he's missing something.
He's missing something, yeah. So that's exactly the point of this card. So the potential that comes with an advice itself, it's, well, it comes, it's related to this that I was saying with the card before. You have to be aware, that is the word, because you can be missing something because you are focusing in something that you really want. So don't, look up, don't be focusing that much in what you already have, because you can miss a better opportunity. So that is the final message, the potential that comes with an advice.
Amazing. What can I say? Oh my God, can I do people like applaud at the end?
No, no, but you can you can maybe give a little feedback if you feel identified with well, you already told me something, but if you feel identified with something.
Yes, I totally feel identified with the 3 cards. I don't know the 3rd one because I don't know what we're missing, because we have to look up. But well, emotions are very important, not only for us in this project. Well, personally, I've told you offline, I'm sharing with everyone now, that I started in this project after a big change in my work life. After 13 years of doing something, I was in search of something new, and this came along, and I'm learning so much, and it means so much to me, and I'm loving it, every second of it. So I totally agree with emotions. And also the mission, the channel has a mission that is to connect people through the power of empathy and respect and doing something good for people. So there's a lot of feeling in that. And the guests that we have, like you, like Jose, like, well, all of them, I don't want to only mention a few of them. They all have so many personal, strong stories, and they've always like overcome a lot of difficulties. So, or they have been fighting for their rights, or for their right to be happy. So emotion is absolutely a priority for us. We agree with that. And sorry, I didn't remember. The first one was about our connection. The second one was
your connection. It would be the advice that you have to follow in order to grow as a project?
Right. Well, that one is incredible because we're actually like constantly learning how to do new things, making changes and thinking of other projects. Mariano is also a producer, and he's trying to produce his films. So, and he's having meetings. So that's very accurate. Like that's absolutely going on right now. And the third one, well, we have to see. I agree with that. Like we are so like we're all learning and very focused on YouTube and Instagram, and maybe we need to like, I don't know, like find something new, a new twist, or some not to change but to add. So I find all of this very accurate and very revealing. So this is amazing.
Great. I think that now thinking again, it's very important for you to keep that relationship you'll have, you know, because the advice gives me this card. So I say, okay, that is the way, that is the correct way. You are going to grow if you keep working in that relationship that is so so genuine. It's something that it came up into my mind when I saw these cards. But when someone is very connected to what he or she is feeling.
Yeah, totally. And we are like we're learning on the go. Like we're learning every day with everything we do. We are like planning on, well, this is when you find out we are planning on having a meeting, like when Mariano comes to Argentina with all the people that join.
Get like unlock after a tarot session. Things that maybe you didn't realize now. I am sure that you will realize tomorrow or next week or next month or in any moment.
I love that. Yeah, this is a very amazing tool because also it's very pleasurable, like it's a pleasurable experience. Like I imagine people sometimes cry, right? when they are doing this. But I mean that like it feels very safe talking to you, like you're very gentle and very sweet with the way you explain things. So that also helps to be open and share what's going on, right?
Oh, thank you very much. Well, they used to tell me that I reflect like confidence and I don't know how would you say it. Yes, like they tell me that I have a sweet way of saying things that take into account that in this session everything was very happy, but sometimes I have to communicate things that are not that happy. So I think that people, yes, they tell me that they feel safe, and that is very important.
I love it. Thank you. You're great doing this, Ro. And
well, thank you.
So generally when you do a session, they ask the questions, then you have some feedback, and that's it, right?
Well, the feedback, it depends on the other person. I don't usually ask for a personal feedback. In this case, I mean, usually the people, they open themselves and tell me everything, how they connect what I say with what they are living. But the feedback I always ask for is how can you feel, or how do you think I can make the sessions better? Like, was it useful for you? Do you prefer any changes? That kind of feedback is the one that I ask for. The personal feedback, it will be depending on what the other person wants to share.
Right. I love that.
But yes, I always try to make the service grow and offer it in the best way possible.
I love it. Well, you're going to be doing great. Contact Rochi because she's amazing and very sweet. And thank you for your reading. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. And I want to say something because I think you said that only if you're in Argentina, you can reach me via Instagram. But the truth is that no matter where you are, we can arrange a virtual session anyway, because, well, I do them via WhatsApp or Zoom, so that it's not a thing. I mean, that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yes, that is not a limitation. You can always have Purple Ocean, but you can always have the Instagram Rochinus. So it's open if you want to reach me.
I love that. Yes. Argentinos, ya saben, llámenla, call Rochi through Instagram and Purple Ocean. Everything is available. We will leave the links below. So this was great. I definitely have to do this with more personal questions. Okay. Thank you, Rochi.
No, please. Thank you.
This is the end of our episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.